Alright guys, today I'm going to do a book haul for the month of May. Sort of stretching it because May's not over yet. Also, I think I have more movies that I bought this month than books, which is kind of typical. I'm a little bit addicted to movies. And I only really buy books if I'm absolutely positive that I'm going to read them and like them, or if I've already read them and I really want to have them to loan out to other people. The first books and movies that I have are from Half Price Books. I bought Gayle Forman's book, Just One Day, which I have already read. I've also read the sequel, and I think there's a novella coming out in a couple of days, Just One Night. Excellent, excellent book. I would highly recommend it. I also bought Juno and Cinderella Man, two movies that I really enjoy, and I think they were each only $2. So that's kind of what I do, is I buy movies when they're really cheap because I have a compulsive movie buying sort of addiction, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. The next is a bunch of movies. These are all from Goodwill, and I think Goodwill sells movies for $2.39. So basically whenever I find a movie that I want at Goodwill, I buy it because it's so cheap. So I have Big Fish, Slumdog Millionaire, Secondhand Lions, Thor, The Dark Knight Rises, and Sherlock Holmes Game of Shadows. And it pretty much goes without saying that any movies you see on this channel are worth watching, at least in my opinion, because they're all movies that I really, really enjoy. These are books that I ordered from Amazon and one movie, and this is probably the biggest actual book haul. I bought a copy of The Hobbit because I didn't own one, and I got this kind of cool old version. I'm kind of into old books. I'd rather have this than the one with the picture of the movie on the cover, so I got that. I bought two C.S. Lewis books because I've been really into him. He was popular in like the 1950s, probably more well known for his Narnia books, but he writes really, really interesting, thought-provoking, sort of apologetic stuff. I also bought one of the novels that he wrote, Till We Have Faces, and this book I got because I desperately want to share it with everyone that I know, Me Before You. It's just an incredible book. I read it over Thanksgiving this year, I believe. Incredibly beautiful, incredibly sad. One of the most touching romantic stories I've ever read. I think I've gotten 5 or 6 of my friends to read this, and they all loved it. I think they all cried. It's definitely one of my favorite books, probably that I've ever read, so definitely check that out. And then I got The Fall, which is one of my favorite movies. It's kind of weird. It has Lee Pace, who is in the new Hobbit movies, but for some reason I really love this story. It is weird, so be warned if you want to watch it, but it's really, really, really good. And then the last thing I have for this month is a movie that I bought for myself for more than $2 because it was on sale at Target, I believe. And this is one of my very, very, very favorite movies. It just came out in the past year, About Time. It is just lovely. So if you are ever in the mood for a movie that is just lovely, watch About Time. I think I've seen it 6 times, maybe 7, because it is one of my very favorites. So that is all I have for book haul, and I'm sure I will be doing another review or something soon. It's always great when you guys comment and stuff, and I'm glad that you watch my videos. See you guys later.